Okay, now let's move ahead to Civic Center in Lagos, where some very close friends of Pastor Wale Adefarasin used the occasion of his 60th birthday celebration to organize this symposium, where some critical matters that affect us as a nation was discussed.
It takes only a very special person to gather the caliber of people in this hall. This goes a long way to show how important he is.
Thank you.
Well, I'm talking about none other than the General Overseer of Guiding Light Assembly, Pastor Wale Adefarasin, who is celebrating 3 scores. This very special occasion started with observing a minute's silence in honor of the 153 passengers who lost their lives in the Dana plane crash.
May their souls rest in the Lord's perfect peace, and may the Lord have mercy on our nation. Please be seated.
The celebrant, as expected, was there with his lovely wife, Pastor Laolu, at this symposium organized by his friends, all to mark his birthday. But before the lectures, praise and worship. Some of the special guests here include former Nigeria's High Commissioner to the UK, Dr. Christopher Kolade, Director of Lagos Business School, Professor Pat Utomi, Pro-Chancellor, University of Lagos, Deacon Gamaliel Onosode, Erelu of Lagos, Abiola Dosunmu, Senior Pastor of Daystar, Pastor Sam Adeyemi, and other friends of the celebrant. The chairman of the occasion, Dr. Christopher Kolade, started with his opening remarks.
So many things about Wale Adefarasin that I know his own 60 is a superior 60 to my 60. So congratulations, Wale. Happy birthday, it's coming, and many happy returns. And it is totally appropriate that this symposium will discuss the legacy of our generation.
Not only was this day to celebrate Pastor Adefarasin, it was used also as an opportunity to discuss some issues that affect us as a nation. On the topic, the legacy of our generation, the first speaker, Professor Pat Utomi, took to the podium.
Nigerians somehow have not come to an acceptance of the fact that unless you hold power in check, power will be abused. That's why I said, a lot actually says that power corrupts, absolute power corrupts absolutely. And for many years I've doctored acting to say, prolonged absolute power makes man. You give a man absolute power for a long period of time, he loses a sense of reality.
Just after the first speaker, it was the turn of the second speaker, driving home his points.
It's my thesis that the privileged or the elite, both individually and collectively, have a responsibility. You have an obligation to this society to plan it, to organize it, to order it, to reorder it, and above all to make sacrifices for the maximum benefit of all.
And it's only expected that the man for whom they have all gathered, Pastor Wale Adefarasin, reacts to that.
I know we have the material in our land. I have had the privilege and the opportunity to meet with so many very superior minds. I'm told that if Nigerian doctors left the United Kingdom, the National Health Service there would be in jeopardy. Same in America. We have the material, we have the tools. But what we seem to lack is the collective will to stand together.
After the lectures, the celebrant, accompanied by his wife, cut his cake.
My husband is, what you see is what you get. He's not different at home from what he is outside. He truly is a man who follows the leadings of the Lord, and we follow him as he follows Christ in our family. And I really thank God for his faithfulness in his life, these past 60 years, because if it had not been for the Lord, he wouldn't be where he is today.
Pastor Wale, I've known him for many years, many years. He's a very wonderful man, very simple, big heart, very loving, very kind, pays attention to people's needs and problems, and he's one of those people who just gathers people together and tries to be there for them. So I really congratulate him.
General Overseer of Guiding Light Assembly, Pastor Wale Adefarasin, on the occasion of his sister's birthday.